Hello. Hi. About to teach yoga. Hi, my friends. I love you guys so much. Let me move my room around. Good evening. That's good. All right. How's that look? Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Amazing. I think my lighting is good. Perfect. And I still have one person. I love you. All right. Just 1 second and we will get started. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to yoga class. Welcome. Appreciate you showing up this evening. Wow, I feel like the room's wider. I don't know when the room got wider. So. There we go. I think that's good. Perfect. I think that works out well. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yoga class this evening. We're going to go ahead and get started. So you can have a seat on the mat. Have a seat on your mat. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Be right back. Start your breathing and moving your body in circles. All right. So again, we're seated on our mats. Thank you for showing up this evening. So just go ahead and get comfortable in your seats. We're going to start off with some grounding movement and some breath work before we jump into our minimum daily requirements of the day. I really appreciate y'all showing up. Whether you're watching live or the replay, like and subscribe to my YouTube page. If you find me on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. If you find me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. Just got to plug it. Anyway, thanks for showing up. let's get grounded here to start off our practice. So get in a comfortable position. Let's just start off with some breathing wherever you are. Here in the United States, it's winter, so, all the winter things are happening. But just take time to relax your mind, relax yourself. You have to take the time. So let's just get some breathing in to start off. So our hands are facing down on our knees. We're just going to take some breaths right here. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And one more. Breathe in and out. And let's just get some movement so we're going to do some circles. So start at the right. We're circling to the right to start off with. Nice full circles. One more and come to stillness at the top and reverse. Reverse. One more full, all the way around and up to center. Hands to your side and take your feet straight out in front of you, Dandasana pose. Hands are grounding next to your buttons into the ground and push into the ground. Feet are flexed, hands are pushing into the ground. Relax your shoulders. And release. Nice, nice. Let's come onto all fours. Nice. Let's get some cat-cow action in right here. And when you continually to show up to practice, you'll learn through the different words and different things that I'm saying, equipment that you might need, like blocks or strap. You don't need anything to practice yoga. But there are tools to help with your practice. So that's where the suggestion comes for different tools. 2 more, up and down. One more. Awesome. And come to a neutral position. Let's take that right hand up and thread it on through. Nice. Take that left hand up. It can wrap around like it's going to the pockets on your right side, or your arm can come out in front of you. Whichever one's more comfortable. Keep breathing right here. Nice. Release that arm up and down. Push yourself up. Arm all the way up. Nice stretch and hand down. And left arm up. And wrap that left arm through. Remember that right arm can be straight out in front of you, or take it up and wrap it like it's trying to go to that pocket. Beautiful. Arm up. Take that arm down. And take that arm back up and bring it to neutral. Beautiful. And let's go into our first down dog. Go ahead and push up into downward facing dog. Go ahead and get some pedals in right there. Nice. Hands are nice and wide. Heels of the hands pressing into the mats. And bend your knees. Step forward. Come up halfway. Fold. And rise all the way on up to the top. And hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's get into our Sun A's. Sun A. And let's take those arms on up. Fold. Up halfway. Fold. Step back. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. Good evening. I'm streaming live on YouTube Live. Subscribe, like, join. And remember, during these movements, you can pedal out. You can do a 3-legged dog. Maybe you want to get that stretch in there. Come on down to forearms. Whatever feels good. 2 more breaths right here. One more breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Come up halfway. Fold. And rise all the way on up. Nice. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. And let's continue that flow. Remember that breath work. Arms up. Maybe get that nice look up and fold. Up halfway. Fold. Step or hop back. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. 5 breaths. Pushing through the hands. Relax those shoulders. Eyes can go in between the hands. Keep breathing. All these things you must remember. But always the consistent in yoga practice is the breath. One last breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Up halfway. Fold. Rise all the way on up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. And take those hands on up. And fold. Up halfway. Fold. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Two more. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Up halfway. Fold. Rise all the way on up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Take those hands on up. Fold. Up halfway. Fold, vinyasa. Upward facing, downward facing. When you really get into your practice, your mind will take you there. Stay present. One more breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Up halfway. Fold. Rise all the way on up. Hands to heart center. Last sun A. Hands go on up. And fold. Up halfway. Fold. Step back. Vinyasa. And yes. 5 breaths when you get to that spot. Back to your neutral position. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Up halfway. Fold. Rise all the way on up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful movement. Sun B. Arms go on up. Chair pose. Sit those hips back. It's like you can go as deep as you want to when you're in your chair pose. And then fold. Up halfway. Fold. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your right leg into warrior one. You step that forward into warrior one. Bend that right knee, hips facing forward, arms up, warrior one. Release those shoulders. They shouldn't be up by your ears. Release them up. Maybe you point your chin up and take those hands down, vinyasa. And down dog. Left side, step that left foot forward. Chin up and hands down. Vinyasa. 5 breaths right here. Remember, when you're doing your 5 breaths, you can add in different movements. So you'll hear me consistently call that. Take what works for you. Keep breathing. One more breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Up halfway. Fold. And chair pose. And stand right on up. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. And let's continue. And arms on up. Chair pose. And fold. Up halfway. Fold. Vinyasa. Step back, knees, chest, chin. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, step that right leg forward. Lunge into that, take your arms up. And take it on down, vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left side. And bend into that left, warrior one. Nice movement and release. Vinyasa, take those hands down. Knee, vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. The power comes from the consistency. So showing up, showing up, showing up. That's where the consistency is. That's where you're growing in your practices, is showing up. One more breath. Come to a neutral position. Bend your knees, step forward. Up halfway, fold. Chair pose. And stand all the way on up. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. And hands on up. Samastitihi. Chair pose. Sit back in that chair. Nice. Sit, 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 and fold. Come up halfway. Fold. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Step that right leg forward. Warrior one. Get a nice movement in there. And vinyasa. Step that leg back and vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left side, warrior one. And vinyasa. Take those hands down. Move through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. Beautiful movement. You should start feeling yourself warming up, unless it's like freezing outside and it's just taking forever. Trust me, I understand. A couple more breaths right here. Keep breathing. And come back to a neutral position. Bend your knees. Step or hop forward. Come up halfway. Fold. Chair pose. And stand all the way on up. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. And hands on up. Samastitihi. And chair pose. Chair pose. Once you get deeper in that chair, feel that chair. And fold. Come up halfway. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Yes, you'll be gliding in no time. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Nice. Warrior one on the right side. Step into that warrior one. Arms up. Feel like I'm grabbing your wrists and just helping extend a little. And vinyasa. Take those hands down. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Arms up. Nice lunge. And take those hands down. Vinyasa. Beautiful. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. I feel the cultivation of yoga practice. Sometimes you don't expect yourself to really slip into the practice. But again, the words I'm saying already, consistency. That consistency is what helps cultivate that consistent practice. Keep breathing. One more breath right here. come back to central, neutral position, bend your knees, step or hop forward, come up halfway, fold, chair pose, come on up into chair, and stand all the way on up, Samastitihi. Beautiful, hands to heart center. And let's do our last sun B. Last sun B. So hands go right on up, Samastitihi. Fold. Or brain check, Samastitihi. So hands are up, chair pose. Fold. Up halfway. And fold, vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. And hands down, vinyasa. And left side. Go ahead and move through that left side. Get your down dog, 5 breaths right here. Bend your knees, step or hop forward, come up halfway, fold, chair pose, and stand all the way on up. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice movement. Consistency is what takes you there. Let's do, take your hands on up, Samastitihi, and intertwine your hands and push them out. Get a nice little stretch right here. And then come into your half chair. And fold. Up halfway. Fold and step back, vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward dog. In this down dog, we're going to step our right foot forward, warrior one. Take those right hands up, warrior one. And let's turn to the side, warrior two. You always want to feel like I'm pulling on your wrists. That means you are maximally elongating those arms. Nice. Pull forward. And we're going to take that arm back. Peaceful warrior. So that left hand can go down that back leg. Or you can wrap it around like that left hand is going for your pocket. Bend into that right knee. Beautiful. Release that back hand. Come into warrior two again. And let's come into triangle. So take that right leg straight. Right leg goes straight. Left leg goes up into the air. Left hand goes up into the air. Triangle. So this is a good place for a block. If you have issues taking that hand all the way down to the ground, you could use a block. That hand can go on top of your foot. Remember, again, always feel like I'm pulling on your wrists for that maximum elongation. We're going to do a revolve triangle. So we're going to take our left hand down, and we're going to come up on the right side. Revolved triangle. And then come back to neutral. Come on back into warrior two. Take that right elbow onto the right knee. Side angle. Nice side angle, bend into that knee. And then take that left hand down. Come up onto the ball of the left foot. Right hand up. And then take the right hand down. Step the right foot back in vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice. Step that left foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior one. Beautiful. Remember up, and then step into that warrior two. Make sure that left knee is pushing to the top left of the corner. Peaceful warrior. You can go for that pocket or just take that right arm down the back of your leg. Nice. And then let's go in back into, come out of your peaceful warrior back into warrior two. And then we're going to go into triangle pose. So that left arm, leg straight, stretch out. Left hand goes to the top of the foot, maybe a block. Right arm stretching up. Breathe. And then take that right hand down. And we're just going to come up onto the left. Push into that revolved triangle. And then come on up into your warrior two. And then we're going to go into our side angle. And then take your right hand down, come up on the ball of your right foot, left hand up. And left hand down, step your left foot back, vinyasa. Down dog. If you like to, you can come on down into a child's pose. And then come back on up. We're on all fours, then to down dog. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. Up halfway, fold, and rise all the way on up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful friends. Let's come on down to the ground. Down to the ground. Take it to the floor. Take it to the floor. We're going to the floor. If you didn't know, we're going to the floor. So just have a seat. We're going to do some side stretches. So we're going to take our legs out the width of the mat. You can face to the side. We're just going to take our right hand. It's like you're tucking your right hand, your right arm into your right leg. So your hand can be down on the ground as you're twisting over. It's like it's kind of pushing into the inside of your thigh. And the left hand is going to lean over. It's like trying to grab your toes if you can. And come on up. Let's do the opposite side. So take that left arm in this time. Take that down, or maybe it's like that. It is like that. So your left hand kind of tucks in under your right leg. And so your elbow of your left arm is kind of tucking into your left leg, and then you stretch over. And let's come back on up to neutral. Let's do that again. So the right side, the right elbow tucks into the right thigh, and the right hand goes under the left thigh. And then we bend over. And come on up one more time. Let's take that left hand, tuck the elbow on the left side, left hand under the right. Right arm goes up and bend that over. And up one straight. Beautiful. Let's bend that left leg into the right. So you're just going to bend that. Tuck that leg in more. This time we're going to take our arms up and we're bending towards the front. So maybe this time you can wrap your hands around the bottom of your foot. So therefore you grab your wrist, or if you can grab your feet, just grab your foot or your ankle, wherever you can grab. We're doing backflips, yes. What's up, Terrence? Subscribe and like my YouTube channel. We are on YouTube. And we're going to release. Let's switch sides. I know you can grab them toes. We all need stretching. Join my class. Get the crew together. Arms are up, and we're going to fold over that left side. Remember, you can grab wherever feels comfortable. Showing up is half the battle. Showing up is half the battle. Couple more breaths right there. Bye. And come on up. Release those legs out. Let's come onto our back. On our back, let's do happy baby. So you can grab your toes. Get a nice little rock in. You can alternate opposite foot. Whatever feels good. And then come to stillness. And then you can put your feet down. Let's do a little bridge wheel action. And push on up into bridge. And release. 2 more of these. If you'd like to push up into wheel, you're more than welcome to, wherever you are on your practice journey. Push on up. Release. And last one. Push on up. And release. Nice. And bring your feet together. Let's roll like a ball. And come on up. And sit on up, and let's do, in your In your comfortable position, your feet don't have to be stacked in lotus. They can be very comfortable. Let's stretch in the middle. Arms going out. And release. Come on back up. So we're coming to the end of our practice. I'm going to give you guys some time to wind down, do any final pose or movement that you feel called to. Maybe you'd like to do an inversion. Maybe you'd like to do feet up the wall. However you'd like to end your practice. You could do another vinyasa and then go into shavasana. You can practice your breathing. You could sit up straight. You could go straight into vinyasa. You could go straight into savasana. Whatever feels good for you. So take this time right now to close out your practice. So keep breathing. As you start winding down, go ahead and move into your shavasana. When you're on your back, feet are out wide, close your eyes and breathe. You made it to the end. You deserve all the extra energy for your practice, for showing up. Shavasana. You can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Start moving side to side. Move to the more comfortable side. And when you're ready, you can push up into a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. In that seated position, you can put your hands on top of your leg, your knees. Just kind of move wherever you need to right now. Our ending message is melt into divine desire. We are divinely designed to move the way we do. It doesn't always make sense when we want it to make sense, but just know you are divinely guided. The things you want are in alignment with you. Stay positive, look for the brighter side, and commit to yourself every day. You are the biggest joy in life, and don't let anyone else say different. Melt into divine desire. So as we end, let's take our hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your energy is infectious, whether it's live on my subscribed YouTube channel or it's through a replay. Your energy is felt. As we lift our hands up to our third eye, Ashe. Thank you so much for joining this evening. May your evening be filled with lots of love. And this is my last class in January because today is January 31st. Tomorrow is February 1st. And I just want to tell everyone ahead of time, happy Black History Month. So please continue to join me. Please be on the lookout for a survey if you do catch it. And I will put that in my description box when the link is out starting in February. Thank you so much. Ashe. Thank you for joining.